Yo, what's going on, everybody? It's your boy Dev, aka the Unknown Variable here, back at you with another commentary. And as you guys could probably tell from the title, Modern Warfare 2 sucks, and Season 5 isn't going to be saving this pathetic excuse for a Call of Duty game, in my opinion. So the whole inspiration for this commentary came from the fact that Call of Duty actually released their Season 5 roadmap, which I'll be putting on screen right about now. And I'm not going to waste any of your time, we're just going to go over this quickly. But there's 3 things that they added for Warzone for gameplay features. That's the Dirt Bike, the MWII, and the Champion's Quest for Vondel BR only. There's 2 new events coming to Warzone, being Fort Resurgence and Armored Royale. The new event is going to be the Call of Duty Modern Warfare Roman numeral 3 reveal event. DMZ is receiving a little bit of content as well, a Disguise, which I'm assuming is a field upgrade, Battle Revive, Scuba Gas Mask, Revive Box, and new missions and urgents. I don't know what urgents are. Maybe somebody in the comment section below could let me know. I'm not a big DMZ player. For weapons and operators, we're receiving what looks to be the FAMAS, the WA 2000 for Modern Warfare 2, the M13C AR, a new unknown handgun, and a new unknown SMG. And of course, as the leaks suggested, we're seeing Nicki Minaj again, and Snoop Dogg's coming back for whatever reason, because I believe we saw him in Vanguard or Modern Warfare 2019. I can't remember. I didn't play either one of those games very much, but either way, we're seeing Snoop Dogg again, which is just fantastic. They got their, of course, their desperate login rewards to try and entice people to come back and play this dumpster fire of a game. In season, we're also going to be receiving 21 Savage, according to the leaks. That's more than likely what the classified operator is going to be. We got 5 new operators being added to the battle pass, so more microtransaction stuff you have to pay for, which is just fantastic. Those being Oz, Graves, Myla, Velikin, and Mace. And of course, for the battle pass, we're seeing Black Cell once again for the 3rd time, because they didn't shove it enough up your ass the first time, so they're putting it right back into Season 5, and you can guarantee that shit is going to be top seller for this absolute brain dead community. But either way, I'm not going to get too deep into that, because I know I'm going to trigger some people. But either way, we got Shadow Company themed skins, which is okay, whatever. More battle pass shit, not a surprise. For the multiplayer side of Call of Duty, we have Punta Mar 6v6 Strike, which is a remake, so some more recycled content, which is just fantastic. We have DRC Zone 1, and this is coming in season along with the M13C assault rifle and all that stuff. I don't know what in season means. Maybe it's releasing shortly after, but I don't know. We have 2 new gunfight maps, which I could care less about gunfight. I don't play it. We got new modes, Havoc, Big Capture the Flag, which is more than likely a higher player count version of Capture the Flag, or bigger maps so you can run around for 15 minutes and not find anybody, because the game isn't slow enough already. But I digress, not gonna get too deep into that. We have gunfight variants, which is more than likely just blueprint gunfight like we've seen in previous Call of Duty titles, with Infinity Ward and Activision trying to change the name scheme so people don't notice it's the same recycled thing they've put in the game before. But either way, not the point. We got some new events, which I quite frankly don't really care about: Faction Showdown, Vehicle Challenge event, and Camo Challenge events. So after looking at this Season 5 roadmap, something really hit me, and I spoke on this recently in one of my most recent videos regarding map packs being back in Call of Duty. In short, in that video, I basically explained that I want to see map packs return to Call of Duty. A, for the reason that we saw more maps be released in map packs, and B, being the reason that we actually saw good quality maps come back to the game. And Call of Duty at its core is a 6v6 multiplayer experience, and that's really what you're paying for when you buy a Call of Duty title. At least in my opinion. Maybe people buy COD for different various things now, but that's what Call of Duty is at its core. And one of the arguments I used in that video is that the quantity of content that we get is a lot lesser now than it was back in the day when we were paying for map packs. And I had people that left comments on that video saying to me, well, you do have the same amount of content technically, it's just spread across ground war and gunfight and all that stuff. And really, that doesn't really help the situation at all, in my opinion, because I'm buying Call of Duty for $70, and I'm buying it to play a 6v6 Call of Duty experience, not gunfight, all of these other stupid things to the game. As the game series gets bigger, as they make more profit, they should have more resources and people to make these other side modes. And in my humble opinion, it shouldn't come at the expense of the 6v6 content. I have no problem with them adding ground war maps to the game. I have no problem with them adding gunfight maps to the game. But Call of Duty is at a point right now where they could give us, with the amount of money they have, the amount of resources they have, they are a AAA video game studio. They could be giving us, at the very minimum, 5 6v6 maps a season. And honestly, I think even if you're somebody who enjoys the modern Call of Duty, you could get behind that idea. But the problem is now, is that they don't make any money with the updates. They don't make any money with the DLC. This is why the vast majority of the content that you see in the modern Call of Duty titles are fucking bundles. And then on top of that, another gripe that I have with this entire Season 5 thing, and just modern DLC with Call of Duty in general, is that if you look at how much content Warzone and DMZ gets compared to multiplayer, do people in this community not see that it's kind of fucked up that Warzone and DMZ are getting the same amount of content because they split it up equally, right? They're not stupid. The amount of content you get for DMZ and Warzone is about 11 pieces of content if you count the individual squares on the roadmap. If you look at the multiplayer side, there's about 11 pieces of content. And a lot of people are going to look at that and say, well, it's split across. What's the big deal? Warzone is free to play. I can get Warzone and not pay a fucking dime to play that game. But I'm paying $70 for Modern Warfare 2 multiplayer to get the same amount of content as Warzone 2 and DMZ. And to some people, this might not be a big issue, but I think Call of Duty is at a point now where they're the best-selling game every single year. They're a mammoth corporation, and they can't even show multiplayer and their premium title a little bit of love. But either way, I'm not going to go on too long about that. I just needed to get that out of my system and vent that to you guys. Anyways, before I wrap it up, guys, in the latter half of this video, I'm just going to be covering a few things that Charlie Intel is reporting. The first one being that Lara Croft, apparently, from Tomb Raider is coming to Call of Duty Modern Warfare 2 and Warzone, per the PlayStation blog. And if you look at the picture here, of course, it's coming in a paid bundle. They can't give anyone anything nice. You just have to have a paid bundle. So if you're a Tomb Raider fan, get ready to shell that credit card out, get reamed up the ass again by Activision, because this is just typical Activision. It's what happens. And honestly, the funniest part about this whole video and the second tweet that I referenced just a few seconds prior to this is Charlie Intel's reporting that with Season 5, the prestige level goes up to Prestige 21 with a max level cap of 1050. And this is a look at the new prestige icons / blueprint rewards, which I'll be putting up on screen for you guys to look at right now. If you guys have ever heard of the Modern Warfare 2 Ghost, he's a very reputable leaker here in the Call of Duty community. He actually said exactly what I was thinking when I saw these, and he said, wait, they are prestige icons? Charlie Intel says that's what the blog says, and Modern Warfare 2 Ghost responded with interesting. And of course, he got a lot of flack on Twitter for this, and this prompted him to tweet out the following: why are people bugging? I was asking if they are prestige icons because they really do not look like prestige icons. And Modern Warfare 2 Ghost, I quite frankly agree. It looks like Infinity Ward or Activision or somebody over there allowed the interns to use Photoshop, like I've been saying over and over and over again, and they made these kind of weird looking things that aren't really impressive to me. Seasonal prestige sucks. It needs to go. Leave a like on the video if you agree with that. But yeah, that's pretty much it, guys. I'm not really impressed with the whole Call of Duty Season 5 bullshit that we see here. Warzone doesn't interest me. DMZ doesn't interest me. There's not a lot of 6v6 content here, so if you're a 6v6 multiplayer fan, you can go pound sand according to Activision and Infinity Ward. But either way, that's just my opinion. Let me know how you guys feel in the comments section below. Like the video if you enjoyed. Subscribe for more content. Make sure to turn that notification bell on so you never miss when I upload a video. And I'll catch everybody in the next one.